everybody, Diana from Diana Simplifies here, and I just filmed the top drawer of this little chest right here. I'm in my family room and I have a second drawer. This top drawer I filmed it for 10 minutes better, but I also need to clean this bottom drawer out, and I'm decluttering for the month of January. So the 10 minutes better is for February, and then this will be a January video. So anyway, all that to say is I've already done the top drawer, and now I'm gonna do this bottom drawer. And the funny thing is I had just put this on my list that I needed these envelopes, which I thought was strange because I thought I had some. They were pushed so far back in the second drawer that it's a whole thing of them. But it was pushed so far back, I didn't even notice. So the first thing I saw when I pulled this drawer, I was like, oh, I do have envelopes. So I almost bought some of these today, and it turns out I don't need them. So that's good news, isn't it? All right, so let me go ahead and pull you down here so you can see what we're doing. It's kind of hard for me to, let me see if I can, yeah, there we go. There we go. Okay, so we don't actually need this right now, but this is it's a scat for pets. We had a cat that kept doing things he was not supposed to be doing, and that's all I'll say about that. I also have these. This is my envelope drawer for the most part. I've got these envelopes in here. These are actually these are imitation envelopes. They're not really even that white anymore because it's kind of gotten open, but where's my dust cloth? Hang on. I'm going to dust this off because everything in here is dusty. Okay, so there's some random papers in here that I'm just going to pick up and stick over here in the other pile, because when I pulled the stuff out of this drawer right here, there were a bunch of papers I got to go through anyway to look at, see if Spencer needs them. I'm just going to go through them for Spencer. So here's the smaller envelopes, which I don't even use those that much, but that's beside the point. Here is my old iPhone case, and I know one of my friends, Katie, opens these up and uses them, but when I open it up, I couldn't get she uses it for storage, but I couldn't, like a little tray, like I think it was Katie, a free storage tray. But it has something in there that I'll see if Spencer can get it out, and if he can, I'll use it as a storage tray. Let's see, there's some old batteries here. Like, we should just get rid of these, I don't know. Oh, an old pumice stone. That cracks me up. Don't ask me why that's in here, I don't know. I'll put them in there. I just organized this whole thing for 10 minutes better, so come back for that. Oh, this is a little nail clipper for the cats, although most of them don't want their nails clipped. Let's see. That's more notes. Oh, my friend gave me this. Make yourself at home, clean my kitchen. That is so her too. So it's on both sides. It's pretty cute. So that's like something that you put your, this is trash. That's something like you put your drink on. So that's just a piece of trash. This is the book for this thing. The printer. Looks like there's some trash bags in here. Okay. There's a couple of timers. I think these were like when we used to travel back in the day when we could actually travel, but we can't really travel now because of these pets. Okay, so this fell out of this box, I think. So I'm just gonna stick this. I don't really use these, so this might be something I could get rid of. I used to use these, I don't remember what for. I think because I used to make my own cards. I bet that's what it was. So I used them. A random cord. A cute little truck. A cute little race car. Okay, oh, another, if you watch the 10 minutes better, you'll know what this, what is this, is all about. All right, I'm gonna throw that one away. And okay, so I guess this has to do with Spencer, I don't know. I'm just gonna put the cord back in there. I'm gonna put the little race cars. There's a little piece of wood. I don't know what that is. So the main thing I use this drawer for is these envelopes. I'm gonna put the scat back in there. That's this thing. We don't really use that right now. Okay, now let's see, what is this? Brother, that goes with that. This is all the brother stuff. Okay, so he's keeping all the brother stuff in there, which is fine with me. I'm gonna dust this real quick. Now, the other thing that's in here is picture paper. So it's that, which we don't actually really use. For some reason, we couldn't figure out how to print pictures out on our thing. I'm just gonna leave it there because that's his stuff, not mine. Okay, so here we have there's another balloon. All right, here we have a very dusty pencil sharpener, which I actually don't think we need this because we have a really nice pencil sharpener. Here's some staples, gem clips, which is just paper clips. Okay, a little Sony tape. And then this is one of my old cameras, I'm sure. Yep, okay. All right, that little box is pretty neat, so I'm just gonna go ahead and stick it back in here because I'm not sure because his desk is right next to this, that he may use these paper clips and stuff that are in here. In fact, I found some paper clips. What did I do with them? I had 3 paper clips. Where are they? I don't know. Okay, well, anyway, I have them somewhere. I may run across them. Okay, so anyway, point is, this is all cleaned out now. I did get some papers out of there. I'm gonna look through those, but mostly it was just this. It's got some writing on the other side, so it's mostly this little notepad, a couple of balloons, and this that I'm taking out. Oh, and then this was the copy paper. Oh, and the pumice stone. I'm just gonna throw that away because I don't think it's like really soft. I don't think it's very helpful at this point. Very smooth. Okay, so that's it for decluttering that drawer. Oh, I'm gonna put the brother stuff in these bags because this was his stuff. Put that back in there, and then, yep, I'll just put that right there. Very neat. All right, so that was quick. That was a super quick declutter. So thanks so much for being here, and I'll be adding on to this. So I'm not really gonna say goodbye. I'll say goodbye, but I'm gonna add on clips to this because this is part of my January declutter. Thanks so much for being with me, and I will see you guys in the next clip. Hello everybody. How are you doing? Diana with Diana Simplifies. So I think the first clip that you saw was me going through a little drawer in my family room. I did the top drawer for 10 Minutes Better in February, so stay tuned for that. I did pull some papers out for Spencer to look at. It was a pretty good stack. It was about like this, I think. And the bottom drawer also had papers. So the bottom drawer is the clip that I believe that you're seeing first here. So I pulled papers out of there too. I think that Spencer got rid of all of the papers. I think the only thing he had left, Fallon's creeping up. The only thing he had left was some notebooks that he just pulled the papers off, and there were still papers, good papers on the notebooks. So he left the notebooks, for another time. But other than that, he got rid of all his papers, and so those 2 drawers are nice and organized. It's the first time those drawers look good, I think, since we moved into this house, which has been 28, 29 years ago. Okay, one of Sarah's small changes days was go through your linens. I didn't get through everything, but I did go through my, what is that thing called? My chest, cedar chest, that's it. I went through my cedar chest. I actually thought I got rid of all my extra sheets. I do have some, and if you were having an episode where you were having a stomach virus or having some issues, I actually have a friend who had C. diff, and she was so sick. So I actually think it's not a bad idea to have a change of sheets, even though I kind of thought I had gotten rid of all but one, but I have some extras. I'm leaving them because of just the thought of that, just the C. diff thought, or you just never know when you're going to have. My mom had a blockage, and so anytime you have something like that, you can mess your sheets up and you can need to change things. So just because of that, and I have the space for it, I'm not going to get rid of any more right now. But what I did pull out, we got a brand new comforter, a winter comforter, and it came in this. So we're using it, obviously, so we're keeping it. So I'm just going to go ahead and get rid of this. Okay, I've been using up stuff in my bathroom, so I've got this was a body wash. I've got another body wash I'm almost finished with, so it'll be 4 bottles. This Dial soap is done, and I just emptied out this soft soap refill. So 3 bottles right now. I've got one more. I think I've got one more use out of the other body wash, and I'll be getting rid of it. So that'll be 4 bottles there. Then I went through my entire kitchen. I was gonna do some filming of it, but you know what? It takes so long to film, and my husband was home all weekend. Saturday, I did not feel well. I don't know why, but I put my makeup on. I got ready to film. I was like, I'm gonna film. I just could not do it. I don't know what it was. So I do apologize that I did no filming in the kitchen. However, I did do a pantry clean out, which was my Tiny Tidy Tuesday. Probably the same week you're seeing this. It was on Tuesday. So if you want to see the pantry clean out, I had filmed that like the week before when I wasn't feeling weird. But I got rid of this. I went through pretty much everything. Mostly what I did was just organize. I didn't even declutter that much as far as getting rid of stuff. I just organized. I moved a few things around, moved some things out, moved some things back in, stuff like that. But this peppermint tea, I've decided I'm not drinking it. So I'm going to, this will go in the food pantry across the street. They will take anything. I'm telling you, they have picked up everything I've ever, I think I finally threw away a couple items that they didn't pick up because they'd been sitting there for like 2 weeks. Nobody wants it at that point. These little these Christmas cups, I've had these forever. I don't need these. This, I think I may put it over there and see if they like it. I tried it, and Spencer said it was because I burned it, which I burned it just a little, but it tasted stale to me. I don't think being burned and being stale are the same thing. So it was burned a little, but I've had burned popcorn before, and it didn't taste stale. So I actually think this is stale. And it's actually out of date, which never bothers me, but the fact that it's out of date, I thought it was stale, and it was a little burned, but I don't think that was it. So actually, I may just get rid of these. I don't think I'm even gonna put them over there because honestly, I couldn't even eat it. It was just so bad. And okay, I don't know why I keep buying these. They're for recipes, but I don't know what recipes they are, and I've never made them. And I'm not a gravy person, so I don't know. It's like, why would you even? I don't know. I got rid of, this is some just random stuff out of my kitchen. I kept a lot of cups, but I got rid of this stack of cups. This is like brand new, and I just don't like it. It has like no smell. I don't know, which I guess is good for a dog not to have smell, but it's waterless shampoo, and I just don't use it. I don't know. And a medicine bottle of Rangers, getting rid of that. So that was just an extra bottle I had. Okay, so that's it for now. That was everything I got rid of in my kitchen. I know that's not much, but I've gone through my kitchen a lot, and I do still have a lot of stuff in my kitchen, but I use it. The stuff that's in my kitchen, I do tend to use. I didn't leave stuff that I'm just not using. So, I know like the waffle maker, I hardly ever use that, but that's something that Spencer likes, and if he decides he wants to make some waffles, then he has it. So I'm just not gonna, I got it real cheap. I'm just not gonna get rid of the waffle maker just because I don't make waffles every 3 weeks. And I maybe haven't made them in 6 months, but anyway, that's beside the point. I need to actually pull it out and get him to use it because he does like waffles a lot. So there's no reason to have it not use it. So that would be the main thing with stuff like that like we don't use it a lot, but I just am not ready to get rid of it. So anyway, other than that, that is it. That's all I feel like that's all I've done. I might be forgetting something. I think that's maybe all I've done so far this week. Today's Wednesday. I'm about to go to my mom's for the day, my mom and dad's for the day, and my dad's had a bad infection, but he's apparently got the all clear, not 100% all clear, but from the doctor yesterday, he said he can go back to work next week, so that's good because he's had to take a couple weeks off. So anyway, that's what I'm up to. Let me know in the comments what you're up to, and we'll see you guys on the next one. I'm not really gonna say goodbye. I'll say goodbye, bye, but I'll be back with another clip. I am sure of it. Love you guys. Hold that thought, I'm back. I found one thing in my dining room to declutter. I actually thought my mother had given this to me, and when I opened it up, I saw a tag on there. It's actually got some stains on it, so I need to wash it, but it says Martha Stewart every day. It made me think my mom did not give this to me. For some reason, I thought this was a table runner, but it's this circular thing, and it's beautiful, but I thought it was an old thing. Obviously, it's Martha Stewart, it's not old. So I'm decluttering this. I don't know why I thought it was something. I just had it tucked away in a back corner, so I thought it was something my mom had given me, but this is nothing special. So I'm going to declutter that. I also, let's see, I had an envelope I'm decluttering. I think this was out of my den. My second calendar, that was in my family room. And then I decluttered my car and my truck. I keep a lot of stuff in there because of my cleaning business, but I'm decluttering. This box is tearing up, and I use these boxes a lot to carry my groceries in from Aldi, but because this one's tearing up, I'm just gonna go ahead and get rid of that. And then this just had a few trash items in it that I got out of my car and out of my truck, and I want to go ahead and throw that away. So that actually wasn't too bad. I did move some other stuff out of the car and the truck that had just been sitting there for too long, so I did move some more stuff out. But anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and put these in this bag because this is trash. And yep. Yeah, and then that's the giveaway. Okay, so that's that. Now I'm done. Now I'm done. Now I'm gonna go see my parents. See you guys later. Hello everybody, Diana from Diana Simplifies. How are you doing? I'm back with more decluttering. So today's Friday. I'm trying to hurry up and get this video up. I'm sorry, it's jumping up and down because I'm sitting on the bed. So just the last few minutes, I have shredded more papers. Remember that huge box I showed you? So I just finished up shredding that whole box. So I have 3 more bags full of shredded paper. Also, there were some cards, just some, there you can see like newspaper clippings, stuff like that. If it didn't need to be shredded, I just shoved it in there. I also emptied out this box. It was I think you can see it says 2016. So this was my 2016 records. Now, I did keep a few things out of there because I can reuse. Y'all, I'm very frugal to the point of cheap with some things. Something like I'll eat grass-fed beef, I'll pay for that, but this kind of stuff, this can be reused. It was my receipts. So I went through and now I don't even keep all this kind of stuff anymore, but for the few I do need to keep, I can just mark through where it says 2016 and put this year or whatever year I'm gonna use this. But anyway, these envelopes I'm not getting rid of. I pulled a few cards out. I do not keep every card that's given to me, but as most of you know, my parents are having some health issues. They are getting older. They had me a little bit later in life. So I always knew from a kid that that I was not going to be terribly old, and at some point my parents would be gone. So I'm not trying to rush them by any means, but they are getting older. To be honest, I didn't expect, I'm about to turn 54. I didn't expect them to still be here at this point. So they're doing very well considering. My dad's had a really bad infection in his leg and foot area, but I think that he's okay. He kind of got the all clear from his doctor. I'm still a little concerned because he's a little pale. Okay, I did keep some medical records. I can't really show that, but I keep all of our blood work. So this, I didn't even realize this was in this box. So I was flipping through this box very quickly because it's 2016. This year's 2023. I don't need anything, but I did thankfully catch the blood work for Spencer and me, and you're probably saying 2016, why do you need it? It's not that I need it. I like to have a record going a long way back. So, I mean, I have stuff back from the 90s. So it's just a couple of sheets of paper. It's not lots of paper. I did also find some pet, I think I'll probably show you this because you can't even hardly read it, but this is like, yeah, I can show you this. This is like a sheet that they did on Ranger. I keep all this stuff. Ranger has a file, Fallon's sneaking up here, Fallon has a file, Mila has a file, Sunshine has a file. Sunshine's file is like this because she, almost died, as most of you already, those of you who watch me, you already know. She has a blood disorder. Now, Mila also has a platelet disorder. It's crazy. I feel like I've been very behind this week between, I think there's been quite a bit of stress inside of me between Mila, finding out her platelets were pretty low. He sent me an email and he said, I'm a little concerned. And I looked at her platelets. I'm like, I'm not a little concerned. I'm a lot concerned. So I've actually put her on one of the medications that Sunshine's on. I'm having trouble getting in touch with him. I sent him an email. He's not responding, which makes me think he did not see it, didn't get it, whatever. If it did, might have gone to junk. Who knows? I believe he would have answered me had he gotten it. So I don't think that he got it. I've known this guy, my vet, for 30 years. So he's basically a family friend at this point. We've known him for a long time. So anyway, all that to say, I have this small stack of papers that's like doctor paperwork and stuff for the pets. Now, I'm also going to reuse, if I need them, I don't know that I'll need them, and I probably have some new ones, but these are all file folders that I emptied out. I was able to empty that out, so I'm keeping those. Now, for this minute, I used to teach Sunday school, kids Sunday school, and so this is a bunch of papers I have for kids Sunday school. I'm not going to keep every single thing. I do not need every single thing. A lot of it's duplicates because I was teaching several kids, and obviously I had extras, and I did handouts and puzzles and games and coloring pages and whatever. So I don't need every single page that's in here, but right now, because I just want to get this video up, I'm keeping this for this moment, but I am going to go through it and get rid of the extras. I don't need extras of games and pages and work pages and whatever. But I might just stick it in that food pantry, because there might be somebody who teaches Sunday school or has kids that they would like to do games or puzzles or Bible games or whatever with. So I probably won't even throw that away. I'll probably put that just stack of stuff over there. If nobody wants it, they don't want it. But I mean, 99.9% of the time, my stuff goes very quickly over there. So here's, already held that up. That's the 2016 box. The other box was a big Avon box. I can't bring it right now because Cricket is sitting in it, and I didn't want to, Cricket has, all of our cats have medical problems. It's very sad. This cat next to me, Fallon, I just had her blood work done. She's healthy. Thank you, Lord. We need one healthy. I think Jasper's okay. I haven't had his blood done yet, but now I'm kind of scared. I'm like, what am I going to find out about Jasper? I hate to think. Okay, I want to declutter one more thing on camera, and then I'm going to put this up, upload and all that. Okay, I have this really nice, it used to be really nice. You can see something's not right. I was using this umbrella the other day. My sister gave me this a few years ago, and I'd been having some issues with it, and the other day it just completely flipped over my head, and I'm like, I'm done. I don't need this anymore, so I'll be decluttering this. So that's another item. Oh, in my entry haul, I just pulled out, I've got 18 of these little votive candles. I'm going to put those over at the food pantry because I don't need them. So I think I kept 2 just in case. I do have like a candle that if you put a votive in it, it looks beautiful. It's one of those that's like has got a picture. If you burn it, if you burn a candle, you can see the picture. So I kept 2, but I have 18 of these that are going. So that's 18 of that. I'm not going to count a bunch of stuff today. You can see I've got all these, 3 bags of this. I've got an umbrella. Now, I was decluttering the car. That was part of Sarah's small changes thing. I got this stuff out of the trunk, and I'm like, okay, this was years ago. No telling how many years it's been sitting in there. A client gave me these. I've got 2 packs. So I'm going to put these 2 packs out in the food pantry because I have no use for these. I think I just said, oh yeah, I'm sure I can find some use. I don't need them. Let's see. I think the newspaper comes in those, so I will be, stick that in there. Okay, let's see. An old washcloth that somebody could maybe use as a rag. I don't need it, but somebody could maybe. I've got some old sponges, and some of these are kind of like falling apart, but they might be somewhat useful. I've got some dusters. These should have just been thrown away. I don't even know why I have them, so just shove them in a bag here. There's one more. Yeah, that's dirty. Don't ask me. I don't know. I was just sticking stuff. Who knows? Old gloves. Let's see. Oh, these are those, well, there's something stuck to it. These are like the cheaper brand dusters, and I think I tried to use them. I just don't like them, so yeah. I hate to be wasteful, but this stuff, I've got to get stuff out of my car. My nose is running. These are like really old paper towels. I think that's another duster. I tried those cheap dusters. They were horrible. I just stick with the Swiffer ones. Just pay more for the better quality. Let's see. This glove looks okay. I need gloves to wash my car, so I'm always looking for an old crummy glove to wash my car. These sponges, I don't even really use sponges much. I hate to be wasteful, but I just really don't use those. Okay, old sock. I used to have a guy that would give me socks to dust with, and I hate it because they just were filled with lint, so I just told him I wasn't dusting like that anymore. I have to do it my way. Cleaning house, it's my way or the highway. Here's another rag. I'm sure he was trying to be helpful, but it didn't help me. This Comet is almost empty, so I'm going to, I got a trash can over here. I'm just going to let that go. Let's see, what else do we have? Oh, more paper towels. I'm just gonna, at some point they could have been used. They were probably clean. This looks like all trash inside here. More paper towels. I have a habit of grabbing paper towels when I'm leaving people's houses because I would have extras that I rolled off, which is, I know it's wasteful. You don't have to tell me I'm wasteful. Actually, I may keep these because I can, These bags, yeah, these don't have holes. I'll keep these 2 bags because they don't have holes. I can use those. This, oh, that's a receipt, so that's trash. Yeah, I can probably find a use for it because these paper towels look like they're clean. They're just old, so I'll find a use for those. I can reuse those. I can work with that. This, I don't use these at my house, but I've got a client that does. I'm just gonna give those to her. I'll just put them in her stash. Oh, I've got Barkeeper's Friend. I do like that. That's a good brand. Didn't even know that was in here. I have a screwdriver in here. It's rusted. I'm sure Spencer probably wishes I hadn't let his screwdriver rust, but I will return that to him. This stuff, oh, yuck, it's like foggy. I don't use this. It's probably useful though. I'll stick that over in the food pantry. Not on the food side. There's just, I put my stuff on the other side. This thing, it went with one of those cheap magic erasers, but I don't need it, so I'm just gonna stick that in the bag. I believe I got rid of my Oryx, my handheld Oryx. I'm gonna throw that away because I don't need it. This went with something, some equipment I gave away, so I don't need that. I'll put that in the food pantry because somebody could use that. You know, it's just like a little pour water. I mean, somebody might have a use for that. I don't know. Gosh, I don't know what vacuum cleaner this went with. I bet I don't have it anymore. Probably get rid of that. Oh, more of these little things. I'll give that to my client that uses them. Okay. So, what is this? Oh, I need something to blow my nose with. Something clean. Oh, more rags. Yeah. Most of these rags are torn up. Yeah. This is stuff. Anybody know what I can do with old rags? I don't use old rags like this. Is there somebody I can donate these to that's helpful? I guess I could stick them out in the food pantry. There's nothing terribly wrong with them. I just don't need them. They're just old rags of mine that I'm not using. This bag has small holes, but it's okay. I will put those. Okay, so I've got 3 bags here that I'll reuse those for something. Okay, I need to give this back to Spencer. I'll tell you what. I'm not going to use these sponges. I've used them. They're all used. So, and I know I'm not going to use them. So, I'm not going to give those away. I'm going to get rid of them. I know, wasteful. I know. I got it. I hear you. Okay. So, basically, out of this container right here, I'm keeping this glove. Oh, I need to pull this down some. Keeping this glove. These 2, because they're not totally torn up. I can still use them. I'm going to give that to the food pantry. And, oh, I knocked it over. I will keep this. This is a good cleaner. I like that better than Comet, frankly. Okay. And then everything else is like a giveaway. There's just that. I'm going to throw away these sponges. Sorry to be wasteful. Really sorry. Sorry. Okay. And I've got one more of those containers. This has got more giveaway stuff in it. I used to buy this stuff. Okay, that one's almost empty. I used to buy this stuff all the time because I had an Oryx upright. I still have the Oryx, but I really don't use it. It's just here on hand in case my other vacuum tears up. But, oh, here's one of those plastic things I've never used. This one's empty, so I'm just gonna put that in the trash. But I've got 2. These look like they're brand new. I'm gonna put these at the food pantry. I've had them a long time, but they're brand new. They've never even been opened. But I think I used to use those with my Oryx all the time. So I'm gonna give that away. This package of dusters, there's a little bit of dirt on here. But I got these at Dollar Tree. I can tell because it says Scrub Buddies. I never liked these. I'll probably put, even though it's a little bit dirty, but it's got like grass or something. But for the most part, they're brand new, clean. I'm gonna put those over at the food pantry. This bottle, I reused this stuff, so I just kept it because I was gonna reuse it, and I didn't. Another one of these little scrubbers. I'm gonna put it with the other one. Let's see, I've got a couple of cups here. I use these to rinse showers out, so I just have extras. These, I just have extras of these. These are the Swiffer Duster thingies. This is one of those, like you scrub your sink or pots and pans, whatever you have pots and pans with. Let's see, this is probably a million paper towels. Okay, I've got more of these gloves. I'll need to look through these. I'm going to look through them off camera just to see if they're useful still. Sometimes they get yucky. Like that one looks fine. Sometimes they get really yucky in my car and they get really sticky and hot and cold and all that. But these all look pretty good. I'll use these for washing my car if I'm ever able to get my, I can't wash my, okay, these are some shoes someone gave me to put in the food pantry. I forgot to do it. So I will put those in the food pantry. This is another one of the cheap, no, the Great Value ones. These actually are good. So here's a new one. The box is empty though. I just have this one. So I'm gonna throw the box away. And I'm gonna put this with my scrubbers that are in the other black thing. So that one's new, so that's good. Okay, so, I wonder what's wet in here. Something was wet, gross. Okay, so this will go to the food pantry. This I'm keeping to reuse. This toothbrush, it was just for cleaning, but I'm gonna throw that away because I'm not gonna use it. Okay, so I think basically, yeah, most of this, except for these gloves, the cups, this bottle, well, okay, so everything that's in this little slot right here, it's got 4 slots, 3. This slot I will keep. This is going away. Okay, all right. So that's it for my car declutter. Now I'm just gonna, give all this stuff away. So, okay, 15 minutes, 16 minutes of adding this on. So the video will be probably too long today, but anyway, just bear with me. If you're still here, thank you. Thanks so much for being here. I feel like my decluttering journey got stalled out this week, but I have actually got a lot done. I did go through my entire kitchen. I did not throw away or give away a lot, but I did organize almost every single, I don't think I did all the drawers, but I did all the cabinets in the kitchen, so I feel really good about that. The drawers look fine. They're not terrible. And some of them I had just done. I need to do my recipe drawer. I know after Christmas that one's jumbled up, so maybe I'll get to that sometime. But I haven't been on schedule with everything that Sarah from Small Changes has been doing. She had a tech day, like recycling your old tech devices. I haven't done that. That would be something Spencer would need to help me with because we would want to wipe everything before we recycle or send to Best Buy or anything. We would personally want that stuff wiped before we got, I think that's why we hang on to stuff because we don't really trust it going somewhere. Does that make sense? So, I've got like 2 old iPads, a couple of old phones, maybe 3 old phones. I don't have, it's not taking up tons of space. I don't have tons of old equipment. So I'm not too worried about that. That day doesn't worry me too much. She did, I think, was it yesterday? It was fridge day. I had just cleaned the fridge pretty recently, but and cleaned it out. Like I had made sure everything that was old was gone. And I cleaned the shelves out, I think in January, maybe into December, can't remember. But I do need to do the shelves where the condiments are sitting on. So I do plan to do that as part of this, but I probably won't show that. I'm probably just gonna tell you I am gonna do that because I think all the condiments are all good. I think I just need to take them all out, wipe the shelf down. It's not gonna be like a massive declutter of the condiments. I think I've looked at everything recently and noticed it was fine. So anyway, I hope this is helping you. I hope you're getting a lot of value out of these videos. And if you're new here, would love to have you as a subscriber. Would love for you to hit the like button and come back and see me again. And so I'm hoping, today's Friday, I'm hoping this video goes up sometime today. We'll see. I gotta eat lunch first, but we'll see. And then I don't think editing will take forever. I'll probably just put everything together and upload. And then tomorrow, so hopefully Saturday or Sunday, I've got a Dollar Tree video. I've already made the Dollar Tree video. I just got to upload it. So hopefully that'll be going up. I've found some food items and some cutesy items. So stay tuned for that if you like Dollar Tree. Okay. And also, let's see what else. Tiny Tiny Tuesday. I had a Tiny Tiny Tuesday. Oh, I did a $25 pantry haul if you missed that. So I just went to Walmart and then I put together a $25 pantry haul out of that with my pantry items, like kind of like a stockpile haul, showing you how you can stockpile without spending hundreds of dollars. Start slowly, $5, $10, $15. This one was $25. I just thought $25 is so easy. $5 is really, we've been doing those, they're hard. So anyway, stay tuned for all of that. That was all uploaded this week, or will be uploaded pretty soon. So see you guys later. Thanks for being here. Love you. Bye.